Yo, welcome back to another episode of Faeria. Thanks for tuning in. If you like what you see, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, and I hope you enjoy this episode. So in this one, I'm going to do a few of the single player battle missions. So we've got a couple of packs that are still unlocked at the minute, so I'm going to work through those before we look to purchase any of them, the locked ones, I should say. We got a lot of coin to do it, but there's no point in doing it right now whilst we've got these on the go. So I'm going to progress on with a puzzle. Okay, win this turn, standard puzzle tactics. So we've got Firestorm, which deals 3 damage to all enemy creatures. Now I'm on your side. Cool. So yeah, Firestorm, which does 3 damage to all enemy creatures. If we attack these, they're not going to do well because they've got protection on them. So Firestorm to start. We can't win with the Farm Boy on that guy there. Deal 1 damage to your opponent. Okay, so I think we should have done that the other way around. Let's restart. So, first of all, we're going to have the Farm Boy do an attack. There we go. We're going to have a Farm Boy do an attack. Then we'll drop out the Firestorm. 1 down, 1 to go. Nailed it. Okay, nice little puzzle. Next puzzle. I mean, the puzzles aren't always that challenging, but they do kind of teach you some of the mechanics of the game, so they can be quite useful, especially if you're new to Faeria. So if you are new, don't skip over these puzzles episodes, or don't skip having a go at them, because they can be pretty valuable. So we've got a couple of ranged attackers. There's a soldier in the way of this ranged attack, so we're going to want to take him out and then take him out. So like that, like that. Simple, but the ranged guys can be pretty effective, especially if you've got some of the ones which do splash damage, so damage some of the guys around them, or they buff themselves when they get when they do an attack. So pretty decent. So far, I've not managed to master a ranged deck, but I think you've probably got to have a large number of ranged cards in there in order to be able to guarantee that they're going to come out at the right time, because you put 1 or 2 in and it may be the last couple of cards that come out, so then your ranged deck's just completely useless. As a ranged deck, anyway. Next up, more ranged. Okay, so we're throwing in a Radrim Fanatic here, so for me that's telling me that we need to deploy that. Gift is going to allow us to move something. Ranged cards, if you move them, they can't also attack on that turn, so a Radrim Fanatic is going to allow us to move one of our creatures without the move actually kind of counting, and then we can still do the shot. So we're looking at having the shot from this guy onto this guy, deploy the Fanatic, move this guy over, shot on the god. I mean, with a lot of these puzzles, you can kind of work out what it's trying to get you to do based on the cards that it gives you. Obviously, that's kind of what they're intending. Okay, so we've got 2 more, I think, of these puzzles left, so we'll see if we can get those done. Okay, so we got Kobold Barracks. Kobold Barracks give adjacent friendly creatures +2/+0. So pretty decent structure to have in your deck if you've got plenty of minions that you can kind of build around it. So good from a defensive perspective, but can also be good from an attacking perspective. So we've got a ranged attack 2/2, which at this stage would only take out the Queen's favourite in terms of the protection. We've got 2 lots of the Kobold Barracks. So one of them is probably going to be over here, which is going to give this guy a buff. That doesn't really make sense. We can't deploy any land tiles, so it's going to be interesting. Because if we attack him with that, okay, no. Let's think about this a sec. So we move this guy forwards, attack there, takes off the protection, use the hilltop archer to take him out. And then we still can't get the kobold barracks is down in order for this guy to get forward, so we need both of them down, so we need kind of there and there. Oh, he'll die, so it's okay, it's all good. Overthinking it. Shot. Move this guy forwards. The barracks can be deployed on any tile. Victory. Took a little bit of thinking on that one. Like it though, nice little challenge. You're making sure that you do all those moves in the right order, otherwise it's just never going to work. On to the next puzzle. Okay. So Taram the Forest World, fill the world with forests on his last word. The Oblivion Rider, charge 363, Queen's Assassin, Death Touch, so we can use the Death Touch on Taram and then boost our way forwards with the Oblivion Rider. Yeah. Okay, there we go. I was going to say, where are the lands? Needing those lands. Can you imagine if he deployed an Oak Father now? What's that, 28? Plus 28 on his life? Wow. You'd be quite sad though if you deployed that and then someone came out with a Death Touch just to finish him off. Okay. Level up reward, and that puts us on to the last puzzle now for this pack, so we might as well finish that off. We'll get ourselves a little battle chest and see if it unlocks a new one or whether it's going to charge us for the next one. I mean, it's no big deal. Okay, so Flame Spitter deals 1 damage to an enemy, so that's a decent shout for taking out the protection here. It's my immediate thought. We've got a Death Touch Queen's Assassin, so we can take out there. 4/4 jumps, so we can boing, boing, bash, bash. Seems reasonable. Okay. So move that forwards, deploy that there, shout that there, Death Touch, jump, jump, attack, attack. Boom. Pleased with that? Mission pack complete. Mission reward at battle chest. Happy days. So 41 of 150 missions completed. So we're doing okay. Still got a long way to go. So yeah, the next puzzle mission pack we will have to pay 4,000 for. No big deal. We've got 19,000 in the pot, so that's fine. Let's go and check out what occurred in our chest. Okay, Fortune Hunter. We like the Fortune Hunter. So whenever he gathers Faeria, one of your cards, one of your creatures that are down on the deck, on the table, gets a +1/+1. So that can be a pretty good opening card, because if you can get that on one of your defensive Faeria points, straight away, buff, 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 buff. So yeah, decent card. Look out for that one. Ogre Battler, yeah, fine. We got a couple of those already. Bone Collector. Bone Collector decks can be pretty powerful, but I've not got myself a good one yet. Wave Crash Colossus. We've got 3 of those, I think. Yeah, we got a full hand of those, so we can disenchant that. And Sagami Warrior. -2, fairly uninteresting. So let's just go in here. We'll disenchant all in excess, like so, and we'll call that this episode. So a puzzles single player battle mission episode even. Thanks for tuning in. If you made it this far, you got it to the end, give us a thumbs up, because you must have enjoyed it if you stuck around that long. So yeah, give me a thumbs up if you did enjoy it. Subscribe if you haven't already, and drop some comments down below. Hook up with me on Twitter. Drop some messages. Love to hear from you guys. Also let me know, which sort of rounds, which modes do you like the most? Do you want to see me do some more ranked? Do you want to see more world bosses? Do you like the single player stuff? The single player stuff isn't necessarily the most exciting, but I like being able to kind of do some of the puzzles and also kind of explain some of my thoughts and the way that the game works. So as a pro player, you might not find that very interesting, but as an amateur, sort of, hopefully that's kind of good and interesting. So thank you for tuning in, and I'll see you guys soon. Take care.